Sarah, it's great to get a chance to talk to you. You're new to the cast. So can you talk about coming into this great ensemble? The girls have such chemistry. So was it difficult for you to fit in?
Not necessarily. I mean, at first I was very nervous coming into this, obviously. I'm the new kid on the block. So going into this, I was nervous. But then when I first met them at basketball camp, where we actually like trained so that we could be good, I met them and I was like, oh my gosh, like I know I'm the one supposed to be bullying them on the show, but what if it's the other way around in real life? I was just so nervous. But they're the best, they're the greatest. They're like my second family now. Yeah, and I don't know, they're just the absolute greatest.
That's great. Now, Nell, you never let that happen, right? Because you're sort of playing the leader of the team. I'm wondering if some of those leadership qualities go over to behind the scenes and with the ensemble as well.
I mean, I would say I'm the legend. No. I think as captain, the best thing about the show is that there really isn't any sort of hierarchy, and that goes for John as well. We all sort of treat each other as equals in a way, and we're all leaders to each other. So I think I could say that I am the greatest captain, but I'll leave that up to my castmates to tell me.
All right. Yeah, we can go right back to them, right? But no, Sophia, Emma's going through an awful lot when we look at her in season 1. And I'm wondering if you can talk a bit about where your character is going to be heading in season 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's true. She goes through a lot in season 1. And I really like how we start off season 2 with kind of that baseline of, okay, all this has happened, but she's now settled. She's living with her dad. She's good friends with the girls. And we're kind of there when season 2 starts. And so then we can really dig in even more. So it was very cool to get really like a long trajectory of her growth and her growth with regard to her relationship with her father. It was very cool to read the scripts of season 2 because it really, really builds on the first season in a wonderful way.
That's fantastic. The reason I think this show works so well and is one of the best original shows on Disney Plus is that it tackles a lot of different issues that people are going through every single day. And one of those being that social media kind of presence that's really like in Gen Z, just so powerful and so in your life all of the time. So now I'm wondering if you can talk about that a bit, the kind of the bullying and things like that, the messages that this show gives to people that are watching it and what that impact might have.
Yeah. So, I mean, social media has a huge impact on all of us. It's just sort of the age that we're living in now. And it was nice to have that storyline included where Louise is subjected to this bullying. Because I remember even filming a scene where I had to walk into a cafeteria and everyone was staring at me and everyone had been sent something that I was not privy to. And it's a terrible feeling. Like there's no getting around it. So to sort of see that Louise confronts the person who made it and gets that conversation. And of course you see that the person behind the screen has a whole backstory as well. So it's always important to go beyond that and not judge something off of what you're seeing on a screen, for sure.
Great. Sarah, you're the newbie again. I'm wondering if you have like a behind the scenes story from this filming that you'd like to share.
Yeah, of course. I mean, here's like just a very little short one, and I can follow up with another one if it's too short. But I remember my first day of filming, we just got off of like a 15-hour day. I was so tired. I was like ready to go home, but it was still super fun, but super tiring. And John walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, let's make a TikTok." And I'm like, okay. I can't say no to Stamos. So I was like, let's do it. So we just like went and did a TikTok, which was like so bizarre because you just like grow up watching him in Full House and he's Uncle Jesse to you, but here he is wanting to make a TikTok with you, which it's so bizarre. But it was a great experience.
That's fantastic. And Sophia, I'm wondering if you could wrap us up by kind of describing where season 2 is heading in just a couple of words for me.
Absolutely. I think there are themes of growth for sure. There was in season 1, but I think even more so, we're really building on a really solid foundation that's already there. So growth and just generally a lot of heart I think the show is like at its core about a bunch of people who really love each other and care for each other and are trying to find ways of showing that to each other, even if it doesn't always work. And so that dynamic is present with the team, with Emma and her dad, with Marvin and all of these different connections are coming together and everyone just really, really cares for each other. So that's what I'm excited to see in season 2. And I hope everyone really enjoys it.
So fantastic. Thank you all for your art and creativity. It really does help enrich other people and the message is getting out there and your show is wonderful. So thank you and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much.